Big time. What's up, guys? John here. Titan Talk Tuesday. Titan Talk Tuesday is officially in effect. So I'm here, your man John, and we're going to get into some of the cool stuff that's going on. So basically, let's get started. So weekend wrap up. If you guys did not check out Facebook, you guys can check it out later. There was just a short clip of what we did this weekend. So what did we do this weekend? So Titan Medical Center, this is our second year being the title sponsors of St. Pete Fashion Week. And this year, Donna Crowley, the amazing person that puts on that event and has us there with her, let us, basically showcase our line. Our line is picking up a lot of steam and a lot of momentum. Whether it's our leggings, our new shirts, these are tank tops. So, and you guys, I'm going to give away one of these tank tops at the end. So Eric and all you guys, I know you guys want these. Look at, for ladies too, I've got all different sizes in some of these. And if I don't have your size, I will be getting them. I've got a whole bunch getting printed right now. So I should have them in a week or two. You guys are going to love them, I promise you. They're so nice, comfortable, dry fit. So you guys are going to love them. Or ladies. The ladies are wearing like as dresses or like over the shirt with the short shorts. Really cute. I loved it. It was awesome. Sharice loves them too. So, she likes it. I can pretty much bet that a lot of other girls are going to like it too. So it was really cool. The leggings, were a hit. We had our short shorts, our skirts. Just a lot of different things. Sports bra, also, full apparel. And it was a Titan Medical Center line, and it was a Titan Athletic line. So our Titan Athletic apparel line was something I came up with, 2 years ago. My man Jay Crew helped me out with the designs, and we put into play. So at that point, we kind of saved them. We were waiting for this time just to pop it off to make sure, we wanted to make sure we hit this thing full blast. And it just was sitting there. So I was like, you know what? We're going to get these out. I want to make sure that everybody got to see these. And they love the designs. And all the designers there, they weren't doing athletic apparel and stuff like us. So it was just like, who are these people? What are they doing? And then we just blew up the show. We literally planned this show. Me, Art, Sharice, a couple other people. We got together and we made sure we made it happen. We got all this stuff together. We got all the outfits. I see my vision of who was going to wear what. Literally right before the show, put them in it, seen them in it. I was like, this is going to work. This is going to be awesome. Our girl, Emily Delgado, was there. She put on a show with just doing our bathing suit, our Titan bathing suit, which was made by Bunny Couture. Big shout out to Kenise. And the robe. The robe was awesome. So at that point, it was just a showstopper. Cody was doing his magic thing out there too. He loved it, I'm sure. Every minute of it. Big Drew was even out there, and Big Drew was flexing. There's a whole different stage for Big Drew. So Big Drew is used to getting on stage and competing. I told him. And he got out there to walk the runway. I think he was a little scared. Well, no, I wouldn't say scared. Maybe a little nervous. Maybe just hasn't done it before. I told Big Drew, I said, man, listen, if you can get on that stage, all those guys in those short shorts, those trunks, you can get on and do this for sure, and you can put on a show. And man, did he kill it. Jeff Culp, Lindsay, Randy, Kelly, Tina, Micaiah. So Micaiah, Jennifer Maggiano's daughter, was out there representing. It was really, really cool. So, everybody just did a wonderful job and presented our fashions like I wanted to be presented. It was great, man. It was really, really cool. So that was a different experience for us. I'm officially a fashion designer. Yay! So author, fashion designer, entrepreneur, medical practice owner. So, it's kind of crazy to think that stuff, man. But I know you guys don't want to keep hearing about that. I know you guys tune in to the Titan Talk because you guys want to hear about therapies and you guys want some more medical info. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's talk about Super Titan. Super Titan. So, all right, DC Baker, you text a line, I got you. I got you with both of those, all right? You text a line, I got you. All I ask is you just tag us in the pictures. I know you will. So here's what it is. So Super Titan. So everything at Titan Medical Center has progressively went bigger and better, right? So as our company has grown, and I came up with different formulas for these vitamin amino acid injectable blends to make them bigger, to make them better, to just be a lot more efficient to what you were going to do, right? So for me, especially, because I didn't want to inject 2 or 3 shots to get some of these vitamins and amino acids, so I wanted to combine these possibly. So the pharmacist, doctor, got together, put our heads in, got these things together at the dosages and everything that was proper. But It was like 6 or 7 years ago. So we've been in business 7 years. I told Cherie 6 years ago that vitamin amino acid injectable therapies would be the future. They are the best out there, right? This is what our body is made up. Amino acids are building blocks to protein. I mean, it's what we need in a lot of different things and functions in our body to work properly, to work optimally, and that's what you want. So what we started with, and a lot of people call me the Godfather of aminos. Now, here's the thing. Some vitamin blends have been out there, and Lipo C and all this. These are very generic blends. They're very cookie cuttered. Every clinic has them because every pharmacy sells the exact same blend. Our blends are different. They have different things in them. Okay, so you're going to get a lot better bang for your buck, better results, better absorbency, faster transportation rate. So, Super Titan. First there was GAC, right? Which was glutamine, arginine, and L-carnitine. That is a dinosaur. That was the first one originally developed. And that was the one we really started using. I started seeing really the application for it and how good it could be for people because I wanted to use it myself. You know, obviously I want to live better. My quality of life is important to me, right? And I want to get these things, especially with all the hours I was putting in. In the beginning, I can't believe I could even put in more hours than I'm doing now. But I'm telling you, we were doing it. So at that point, that was the starting point. What was better? Goal. Glutamine, ornithine, arginine, and lysine, right? So that was the next one in the stage. After that, I wanted to develop something that was very, very potent in a lot of different ways for the immune system, for recovery, we wanted the muscle pump, right? And you wanted the endurance and strength to be able to go through any strenuous activity or exercise that you had to do, or I had to do at that point too as well. So that's where Super Titan came in. So what does Super Titan have in it? Let's go over that, right? Glutamine, arginine, ornithine, lysine, and L-citrulline. There's 5 components to that. So let's go over what those components do and how they can help you. So glutamine. We know glutamine. I know you guys know glutamine, right? Oh, I got my meds thing started and feel fantastic. That is awesome, boy, 1975. Awesome. I love hearing that. So glutamine is great for recovery. It's in every pretty much supplement over the counter. People recovery, they know glutamine, 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 right? You can get this from foods as well. This is amino acid. Glutamine, key for recovery. So that's in there, right? Ornithine. Ornithine is going to let you do this activity a lot longer, right? For a lot longer time. So at that point, you're going to be able to do these exercises, maybe more reps, maybe running longer. Maybe you're kayaking, right? Maybe you're paddleboarding. I do have paddleboarders as patients. Professional. I can't believe that's a profession. But hey, listen, there's professionals in everything we do nowadays. So I guess it was surprising, but it wasn't that surprising, okay? So ornithine, so you have your recovery. You can do those workouts or long activities longer. You have lysine. Lysine is going to build the immune system up. So lysine is key for building the immune system, right? It can help in a lot of different ways. That's a key one for the immune system. So you have recovery, right? You have more strenuous activity. You have building the immune system. Now let's talk about vasodilation. Vasodilation and blood flow and muscle pump. Where are you going to get these from? You're going to get these from the L-citrulline and the arginine. These two are precursors to nitric oxide, which is going to vasodilate you. At that point, going to get you better blood flow, which is going to cause a lot of different things for you. It can cause great muscle pump, your veins to pop out a lot more, you to get more blood flow throughout the body. It's even good for sex. So you guys want more blood flow. I just talked to somebody about this. He said, hey, listen, what do you got for libido enhancers? We got a lot of stuff for libido enhancers. Cialis, which is tadalafil. You got sildenafil, like the Viagra. So those are great, right? But arginine and L-citrulline, precursor to nitric oxide, Super Titan has it in it. Hercules Potion has it in it. Those times when you inject that, I guarantee you will have better sexual activity and you'll probably have a harder erection, okay? So that's just a good all-natural way to get better flow down to every part that you need to or extremity. Let's just put it that way without being too graphic. All right, so at that point, look into Super Titan. It can help you out in a lot of different ways, from recovery, boosting the immune system, right? The super muscle pump, vasodilation. You want all these things. More strenuous activity. The more strenuous activity you can do, the better you're going to get with results, whether it's lifting weights or whatever activity it may be. Work. You may have a hard labor job. You might have to walk a lot. These can help in a lot of different ways in those functions, and your body needs them. That's key, right? I mean, that's key. And here's another fun fact for you guys. So when you're working out or you're doing any strenuous activity hard, you're putting stress on the body, which causes stress on the immune system. So your immune function, you want it to be top notch because you have everything out there in this world today, from your environment to the food you're eating to all the sick people that are around you, that you have to put up with. And you want your body to be as strong as possible in fighting these things off or helping you out to recover faster. And that will help you in a lot of different ways too. So look into Super Titan. And if you want the predecessor to Super Titan with a little bit more bang to the buck and help you out a little bit more, Hercules Potion is that one. So these are both great amino acid injectable blends. Titan Medical Center is the only one to have some of these. So make sure you look into it. If you have any more questions, you can always call or text 727-389-3220. So it should help you. It should work in a lot of different ways. All right. I want to cover this because I think I should. I get this question a lot. So Titan Medical Center is here for you guys, right? Or girls. And we want to help you guys out in as many ways as possible. So I want to help you guys out with some information of what not to say to a doctor, what not to write on new patient paperwork. Of course, we don't judge, but we cannot condone. The medical providers here, this is a legitimate medical practice. So at that point, they can't condone black market or illegal use of steroids or any anabolics or any illegal use of any drugs for that matter. All right, it's a Hippocratic oath. They want to make sure that they're doing right and they have good consciences about this. They're not trying to hurt everybody. We're not here to jack people up. We're not that type of clinic. So if you're thinking you want to come to Titan Medical Center and get jacked up, this is probably not the place for you. Health is number one priority to us. Now, will you gain lean muscle mass? Can we get you a little cut more? Can we get you better libido, quality of life, feeling your very best, looking your very best, and performing at your ultimate best level you can? We can definitely help you out to do that. So I want to make sure that's clear. So some things not to write or say to a doctor. I'm on D-ball. I'm on Trenbolone. I'm on 700 milligrams of testosterone with MPP and whatever. Okay? So you guys are catching my drift out there. It's good to be honest and open with the practitioner because they need this to help you. But it's not good to tell them that you're taking all these illegal substances that they have no idea. Okay? Doctors don't know about D-ball. I don't care if they're an HRT doctor or any other doctor out there. Unless they're into steroids or anabolics, they're not going to be able to tell you what Trenbolone is going to do for you because it's not even made for human use. They've done no studies on this, these doctors. They can't tell you unless they've had a lot of patients that have been on it and have been documenting what's going on with them and their health and then been treating their regimens. And if they've been treating regimens or helping people out in that light, it's crossing the line. At that point, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So, make sure that you guys are, you guys are open and honest, but you guys are not incriminating yourselves and saying this because doctors don't think like that. They're not thinking this guy wanted to get some muscle mass and his friend told him to take Trenbolone. So he took some Trenbolone, right? And at that point, that's going to get him more muscle mass. So that's why he did it, okay? Labs look okay, though. He's fine. But he took this, so doctors are going to think this guy is taking a lot of legal things that I have no idea what the hell they are, excuse my language, and I'm scared he's a liability. His health, this guy could have a stroke. We need an echocardiogram. We need this. Dude, I'm telling you, doctors can get really out of sight. Our doctors probably aren't going to put you through all that mess, but I'm telling you guys, general practitioners and some of these other doctors that don't know about what you're talking about, they're going to think the worst. They're going to document it because they're going to cover their butt. All right? So if anything does happen to you, they have it all documented. I promise you, you think they're your buddy, they have it documented. I know the behind the scenes, and I'm trying to tell you guys and warn you what's going on. My endocrinologist never heard of propionate. That's scary too, Eric. So endocrinologists, but they're not trained. That's what I'm saying. Like people that really don't know, they go to an endocrinologist because listen, the endocrine system, they know about this, so they know how hormones function and they know how my body and pituitary work and thyroid and all that, and they should be able to help me. But they don't have any pharmacology education, so at that point they don't know propionate and anthocyanate They know testosterone replacement. Or hey, listen, cypionate testosterone, that's what's commonly used. That's what's documented using. That's what it is. They're not going to take out a book or take the extra time to go research what you guys are asking them for. I'm telling you, especially regular doctors or the specialists, they're turning and burning. They're seeing patients every 5 minutes. I'm sure you guys, if you guys have one in there, you guys know how it is. You guys sit there, you wait, you go in the room, you wait. You might get treated by the doctor or nurse practitioner. And if it's a specialist, he'll come in, he'll see what the concern is, and then he's on his way. Because he's off to the next person to do that person to make sure he's turning and burning for billing the insurance. He has to. That's the only way that they're going to survive. I can't knock him for it because it's survival. So, I mean, they're trying to treat as many patients as possible. Is it good health care? In my mind, probably not. Is it good? They're trying to treat as many people? Yeah, I guess they're trying to get as many people as possible, but the real problems may not be fixed or some things may be overlooked. So we don't want that either, right? So that's what it is. All right, so you are Andres. We're lucky to have an excellent PCP with Titan. PCPs are key, and Titan is definitely key. So, Angela, thank you. What about counterfeits? Oh, let's get into counterfeits. HGH counterfeits. I'm glad you brought this up because this was actually in my Titan talk. All right, guys. You guys need to know what's going on out there. So there's a lot of bad things going on out there. We're in HRT, so hormone replacement therapy. Now, when we started this like 7 years ago, it was still taboo kind of. I mean, there's a lot of bad people that have been in this business. They had messed over a lot of different people, and at that point, it put the black eye on all of us, especially the guys that are doing it right and want to do it correctly for patients. And they're doing it correctly, getting the medications from pharmacies, real licensed, U.S. licensed pharmacies, okay? So HGH counterfeit's been going around. There's been clinics out there, supposedly, that has been selling HGH very cheap. But now they're under scrutiny for counterfeit HGH. So at that point, that's scary. You guys should be scared. You guys should definitely be asking questions. This is the thing. Any medication that you get, you should be able to trace that back to the U.S. licensed pharmacy that it was dispensed by. It shouldn't be dispensed by the office, especially if it's a controlled substance. If it's like testosterone, it should definitely not be dispensed like that. I seen another scary thing, and I seen it today. I seen it from a picture. There's a lot of patients that come over to us, right? They get their continued care. Whatever reason, the patient care wasn't satisfactory. Nobody got back to them. They're not getting the results they wanted. They don't feel good. This patient sent over a vial. And in the vial, because we always ask for your prescription, right? If you're on hormone replacement therapy, you don't have to stop if you want to come over. We need continued care. So we need documentation that you're on hormone replacement therapy, the dosage, all that good stuff. Blood work within 60 days at least, so we know where you're at. Everything's good. Nutrition Solutions. Oh, my man's. Oh, Big Drew in the house. My man, Big Drew. Man, we've been coming at you doing a lot of different things. So I don't want to get off topic, though. So at that point, I see this vial. It comes over in a picture, and it's pre-filled syringes in a vial. So when we ask for documentation for prescription, usually a patient can send over the vial and then the outside, which says the pharmacy, the dosage, lot, and all that. And then we verify with the pharmacy. So we'll call the pharmacy up and say, hey, listen, we've got such and such, date of birth is this. This is the same patient. We need the medication. This is what we got. Do you guys have that on file? And it's in the system too in some states. So at that point, they say, yeah, this is what it was. We verified, check. Okay, this on hormone replacement therapy or testosterone, we're good to go. We can continue care. We got blood work. Everything's fine. So you do the visit. Everything's fine. Okay. So at that point, if you can't trace that medication back to a pharmacy, run. Red flags. Watch out. Now the pre-filled syringes. Those guys, it looks like they were pulling from vials. Now, it might have been an in-office vial, and then they put them in there, and they sent them off to the patient. You guys should not keep getting pre-filled syringes. Nobody should get pre-filled syringes. Not only could a lot of things happen as far as maybe contamination. You don't know. Something can get in there. You don't know. I mean, you pull them out, you put them down, you put them somewhere, lint gets in there. Who knows? They stay in sunlight, you lose concentration. I mean, a lot of different things can happen. What up, Italiano, my man? So at that point, listen, If you can't trace your medication back to a U.S. pharmacy, it shouldn't say the clinic's name on the vial, okay? It should not say that. It should not say the clinic's name on the vial. It should say the pharmacy, their name, your name, all the information, and then if something happens, you can always call the pharmacy up. Say, hey, listen, this is what it is. Yeah, Big Drew, it was scary, dude. I seen it. I'm telling you, it was definitely crazy. Yeah, infection waiting to happen. So it's not good. Make sure you guys, but people aren't educated. So people think this is how it should be. This is their first experience. This is how it should be. This is what they told me. So this is how it should be, right? No, that's not how it should be. That's why I want to get it out to you guys and educate you guys. All these experiences and stuff I've been through, I'm sharing with you guys. I'm giving you guys free knowledge. I mean, because I've had to learn the hard way in some of these things, and I've definitely had to do a lot of different things as far as making sure our patients get #1 therapies, research, all these different amino blends and stuff like that. I mean, speaking of, I want to hit you guys with another thing. So, watch out for the human growth hormone counterfeits out there. People are trying to sell you human growth hormone, a clinic. Watch out. Watch out. We don't even offer human growth hormone to our patients. It's highly looked down upon by the DEA. They don't want you prescribed for anti-aging, for healing, none of that. It should be for dwarfism, adult growth hormone deficiency disorder. There's a couple things that it's good for. Muscle wasting, for AIDS, a lot of different, things that it could be prescribed for. But not what they're going to prescribe it for you for, okay? Not that anti-aging. Now, there's different things out there that can definitely help you guys out in some of these ways without even have to pay that price tag, because real human growth hormone is going to be very expensive. It's going to be expensive. Every month you're talking about $1,500 to $3,000 possibly, and that's what it is. We don't have HGH, Kenny. We don't do HGH, but we have GHRHs or GHRPs that will definitely raise IGF-1 levels, and that's the goal. The goal to taking human growth hormone and what its result is it converting the liver and getting the benefits from IGF-1. That's the whole trick. You put growth hormone in, it gets pituitary and it gets down to the liver, and at that point, it's converting. And it's converting into IGF-1, 2, and 3. So at that point, IGF-1 is what you get everything from, right? So, watch out. I just want to put that out there. If you guys are getting it from China or your buddy, watch out. If you're going to do it, blood test, IGF-1 levels, not just an HGH serum. I see that all the time. Just take HGH serum. No. Do an IGF-1 test, because who cares if the HGH serum comes back good? We want to know that it's converting in the body and you're getting the effects. You want the effects. So at that point, there are some different things. MK677 is an oral version of GHRH. That is great. Even the studies, I'm talking about over 100% in raising in IGF-1 levels. That's huge. CJC 1295 with ipirellin. That's a great one, okay? GHRH with a GHRP. It's taken over GHRP2 and GHRP6, and it's taken out basically the old Semerolin with CJC 1295 and being able to be in the body longer, so it should work better for you. And it does. I mean, patients are usually taking that, so that's a good one. Now, next week, I'm going to cover thymosin alpha-1. You guys want boosting of the immune system to the very, very highest level? This peptide is definitely going to get you there. I'm telling you, I want you guys to look it over because I want to talk to you guys about it next week. Thymosin alpha-1, TA1. And it's not thymosin beta-4, which is TB500. It's thymosin alpha-1. Please look into it. You guys are going to love it. I promise you. PT Kenny, how do you switch? Just give us a call or text. Say you want to switch clinics. We'll be able to take care of you. We'll get you with new patient paperwork. We'll get you all set up. If you need blood work, we got that. We'll take care of you there too as well. Guys, we are the cheapest in blood work. I hate that word cheapest. That's just devalues. We have the least expensive blood work in the whole country. Okay? For all testing. So if you want an a la carte test, so you just want to know what your liver functions are, or just estrogen levels, or we can do a full panel on you. We can do it for males and females nationwide. All you got to do is call or text 727-389-3220. We can hook you up. That's all you got to do. It's very simple, very easy. Guys, if you guys are on Facebook, please share this. Please share this. If you guys are on Instagram, tag some people that would benefit from this information. I'm trying to give it out. Let's get it out to as many people as possible, right? Woo! Okay, so verification of U.S. licensed prescriptions. We went over that. See, I was going to cover that anyway. So more affordable, most affordable. Thank you, Eric. So at that point, when you guys are doing this, if you guys want to verify, don't call. If you guys call a clinic and they give you the runaround, like you're calling, hey, listen, I need a verification of my prescriptions, and they send you over a printed sheet from from Dr. Fusion or whatever it is, that's their EMR. No. I want the pharmacy, and I want to call the pharmacy. And then you call the pharmacy, hey, listen, I got my medication. My name is Joe Down, and my birthday is this, and I just want to verify that I got this medication from you guys. Yep, you did. Yep, your name is here. You're the patient. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Done deal. You'll know right away. So if you guys don't get that, be scared. If you guys can't get the information, red flags. All right. So make sure you go with somebody that has been around HRT or these specialty therapies for a while. There are a lot of places and a lot of doctors and people out there that are trying to just pop up and think that it's going to be a big money show and that's all they care and everybody's going to get this and blah, 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 blah. So what they're going to do is just pop up. So be wary of something that just pops up, right? And be wary of where they come from before. I see a lot of these clinics that have done bad things. Now they're starting to spread because they're having conflict inside. So at that point, they're spreading, they're doing these bad things. So make sure you guys are aware of where you guys are going. My other thing is this. When you do choose to go with somebody and you have that trust and confidence in them, because you should, make sure you're going to follow the protocol that's put forth. The reason I say this is you're paying them. So if you trust them, if you want to make sure that you're going to get the results that they're saying you're going to get, you got to go with the game plan. If you don't go with the game plan, how can you even know if what they said was going to work for you? You haven't gave it a chance. You're asking Tom, Dick, and Harry, and they're giving you 3 different answers. The problem with that is you might get 3 different results. So be conscious of what you're doing, and it's okay to ask questions about things, but don't let it deter you and what you're going to do right off the bat. I see some people that haven't even started HRT say, I'm going to go to the doctor, what should I ask for, right? And people are like, ask for this, ask for this, ask for this. And people say, oh, I just came from the doctor, he prescribed me 200 milligrams. No, don't do that. Like, okay, so are you a doctor? Are you telling them not to do? I mean, listen, there's definitely some different things here you should watch out for. Now, if it's way off the beaten trail and it's something that could possibly hurt you, definitely listen to somebody. I'm not saying don't, but just, I mean, if it's going to be the regimen, you're going to pay them, you're going to go forth, at least try it for a month or 2, make sure you're good. And if it needs to be tweaked, blood testing, everybody's different. I hate when some people say, he doesn't need this, or they don't need this. How do you know without blood testing what they need? You really don't. You're playing Frankenstein or a guessing game. Let's be exact. It's your health. Why do that? Which brings me to the last thing of my points here. Why jeopardize your health for a cheaper $20, $30, $40? I see it all the time. Well, they were like $50 cheaper. Okay. Now I'm finding out that these people that they went to don't even have real stuff. So at that point, now they're really mad. They're like, man, I spent all this money and I feel like garbage and I'm sorry. It was just cheaper at the time. And I understand. I understand that. I definitely do. But you're putting your health on the line. You're injecting some of these medications, right? Think about it. Think about what you could be injecting. You have no idea. And if it's not coming from a U.S. licensed pharmacy where they're doing the testing, even scarier. Matthew Wolf, you are totally welcome. So one of our patients, Matthew Wolf, came out to the fashion show, supported us. We did so good. I took everybody out afterwards so we could celebrate. He came with us. We had a great time. So it was really, really cool. Sauce Money, you definitely need a switch, man. If you have any questions, you guys can always reach out to me. I'm here. Sharice is here. The whole crew is here as far as medical staff. You're always going to get medical professionals talking to you. I know some people, at these clinics, right, they tell me when they switch over, they're like, yeah, I didn't even talk to a doctor or a medical provider. I just talked to the patient coordinator. That's what they talk to. Well, your blood test came back like this. The doctor said he's going to prescribe this, this, and this. What? You didn't talk to a doctor? You didn't talk to a medical provider? And they just said you're going to... Wow. That's pretty easy. I guess some guys would like that, but other people don't like that. A lot of people that come to Titan, so you guys know, we might have a lot of great physiques or bodybuilders and stuff like that are part of us, that's a very small percentage of Titan. Titan are usually everyday guys. I like to call us the fight club of this industry. You don't know where Titan is at. You don't know if he's the cook, the bellman, the lawn guy, a CEO, behind the camera. You have no idea. It's a beautiful thing. I built that good of a network around the country. I can literally call somebody in almost every state. And it's cool. It's like, hey, listen, we go out, do this, I can get information. It's very cool. So I'm blessed to have that. I'm glad to have all you guys as my Titan family, supporters. I love you guys. Even if you guys don't order therapies from us, you guys are still Titan family. You guys can wear a shirt. You guys can just support us on social media by saying something. That's all it takes to be a part of our team and family. We don't care. Come up, say hi, just interact with us. And we're all around the country, guys. So if you guys want to be ambassadors of that sort, I might send out some free shirts. I might create an ambassador program like that. Maybe give you guys some discounts on some therapies or something like that. You let me know if you guys think that'll work. I might do that. I've already done it for a couple people just, to get the word out there. So that'd be really cool. So make sure you stick with the game plan. At least try the game plan out before you try to mess with it. All right? That was my point. Events. So this weekend, luckily, we don't have anything crazy going on. We don't have any big events going on this weekend. We do have some events going on at Crunch this week with Randy and a couple of other Titanettes. So very cool about that. Go out, check them out. Free Titan gear, bags. Sign up. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram too, please, if you haven't. So they're out there. Check them out. So this weekend we're gonna lay low, right? Next weekend though, Daytona Classic. My man Mike's out there doing big things with the Daytona Classic and the Health Expo out there. We're going to be out there, official title sponsors. You can see the Daytona Classic, which is a national qualifier, Saturday, September 28th, right? We will be there at the Daytona News Journal Center in Daytona Beach. So I haven't been to Daytona in a while. My man Jay Cruz out there. Might visit him a little bit, say what's up. Here's the big thing about this, and we didn't know this, right? Because if you guys have followed Olympia or know what Olympia is, it just happened this last weekend. So, just for you guys, I'll be bringing, not me, but they are bringing for us Mr. O. So Mr. Olympia will be in the house. Brandon Curry, new Mr. Olympia, new champ. That's the best bodybuilder in the world right now, right? So at that point, he's going to guest pose. And he's not the only one, but I think he's the top biller there. So if you guys are checking that out, Daytona Classic, we'll be there. Big Drew's coming. I'm going. Sharice is going. Art's going to be out there. I got everybody. IFBB Pro Jen McHenry will be out there. I'm trying to think who was my other last one. Cody's going to be out there. Who else?
Haven't decided yet.
Oh, yeah. We might have another spot. You never know.
Anybody.
So, guys, that's going to be a huge one. Daytona Classic, September 28th. That's going to be huge. And then I think the week afterwards, we're going to be doing an MMA event. I want to lock it down. I'll make sure when I do lock it down, I'll let you guys know. Next Tuesday, I should be able to have that done for you guys. And then we have the PCA USA Finals. And that's when everybody gets their pro card and they get some money, too. There's going to be some big prize money, I think. Huge. That's on Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, the week afterward. Yeah, so it's October 5th and 6th. So it's going to be awesome. Brandon Curry guest posing. Yeah, it's going to be huge, man. It's definitely going to be huge for, those people are going to be out there. What up, Carla? IFBB Pro. Carla, what's up? How you doing? So she's on there. Got some great girls on here, man. I got to get her some more leggings and stuff like that. Girls, guys, I'm going to be giving away some clothing at the end of this, so please stay tuned. We only got a couple more things to go over. Guys, please leave your reviews and stuff like that. Google, Yelp, please, Facebook, whatever it is, whatever your thing is. I need them on Yelp. I ain't going to lie. Please, help me out for Yelp. All right? Please, go on Yelp. Leave me a good review. Please. All right. Let me see what else we got.
Eating right.
Eating right. Okay, so eating right. Eating right. What does it take to eat right? Why is it so hard to eat right? I think people are in bad routines. That's what it is. I think everything's a routine in life. Everything we get into is a routine. If you follow me, you know I'm in a really, really strict routine. I'm pretty the exact same thing. Whatever I get into, I just get into it. Now it's eggs. I eat 10 hard-boiled eggs in the morning now. I've replaced the steaks with that. Now I'm eating the steaks there and chicken in the afternoon. It's got a little different, right? But I wanted to try the eggs. I want to see if I can lean up real good. And that's some of my little tricks in here. So it's always good to have you on, Carla. It's always good. So at that point, that's what we do. I want to change it up. I want to see if I can tweak things. I want to get things better. Get the abs in a little bit better. I always do the ab check for you guys. I got to stay on point. If I can do it, I know you can do it. Yeah. Lipo-C, you call it MIG, dude. So Lipo-C and MIG, all right, so those are garbage. I'll talk about it one second, Kenny. All right, so when you guys are getting into these routines, you guys want to start in healthy routines. Now, healthy routines can be a lot of different ways, but your healthy routine should be you starting off and you entering in something in your diet that's healthy, right? And you're replacing something that's bad. And if you can progressively do this, it's like progressively loading, like bodybuilding or working out. The progressive load, you're building up that load. Well, at this point, it's the exact same thing, but you're replacing it with food. And you can find these different foods that you like or that taste really, really good. Now, my next thing is people say, well, I don't have time. That's the excuse. I don't have time. I work a ton of hours. There's nothing that's close or healthy to me. I can't meal prep. I don't know. There's a ton of excuses. Now, you can use a meal prep company. Some of those are pretty good as far as that goes. Nutrition Solutions was on here earlier. Eat Right was a good one. There's some good companies out there. Companies have been around for a long time. I've definitely tried Nutrition Solutions a ton of times, so I know Chris's product's pretty good. I know Eat Right's pretty good. At that point, those are two really good services I would recommend. Now, otherwise, you have Uber Eats. Uber Eats should not be used in a bad way. So Uber Eats can deliver to McDonald's or something like this, right? Don't use those choices. Find a restaurant that's in that area on your Uber Eats. Use it to get like a chicken breast, something that's very plain, something you eat, some fish, something that's good for you. You can have it delivered to you. You can eat it. If you want to meal prep, you can do that. There's a Hot Logic box. I'll show you that, guys, on Friday, maybe next Friday with Drew, so we can go over that. I'll show you guys what it is, how it works, what I do for it, so you guys can carry your meals on the road with you. You guys can heat it up. You guys keep it in your office. It's not going to overheat, not going to burn. It's really, really good product. So that's another way. Like, even me, I carry a cooler of waters every day with me. I carry this around. I have 2 waters in it and a protein shake at all times. At that point, like, I know if I can't eat or something like that, or I'm stuck, I'm in a meeting, things happen, guys. I mean, if everything worked out perfect, we're going to be in a perfect world. It's not going to happen perfect. Always look for the curveball and you'll hit a home run. If you don't look for that curveball and you're expecting a fastball down the plate every time, you're going to lose. You're going to strike out, dude. You're going to strike out. So look for that. Hot Logic, Craig knows about it, so that's really, really cool, man. Really cool. All right, so PT Kenny. Lipo-C, or you call it MIC, difference. So let's talk about this. So Lipo-C was it's a generic word that was made up by a pharmacy, right? So MIC, methionine, acetylcholine, and choline. MIC, M-I-C. So they usually put MIC and B12 together and they call it Lipo-C. Now there's a couple different variations on this and some of the B vitamins and stuff like that. So I looked at that formula. That formula is it's so old, man. It's a dinosaur in our business. And people want to they push it out there. Like these new people like, Lipo-C and MIC, it's the ultimate fat burner. No, it doesn't burn fat. No, let's not talk about that. But let's talk about, now there are some great benefits to using MIC Lipo-C. So it's got some methionine, acetylcholine, and choline are great. B12, some of these B vitamins are great. But let's talk about something that's better. Let's talk about Titan Complete. Titan Complete has MIC, has your B complex with B12 in there, right? It has all 3 branched chain amino acids. It has L-carnitine. It has NAC. I mean, it's really packed to the T. So if you're looking for something that's really, really going to help you and has way more ingredients than that, then Titan Complete or even Tighten Up is going to be better than that. For sure. You're going to get a lot more bang for your buck. And why am I saying that? Because in MIC and Lipo-C, you're probably getting 4 ingredients. 4 things, right? Methionine, acetylcholine, choline, possibly B12, maybe another B vitamin. It just all depends on the variation because all these pharmacies have called Lipo-C something different. And there's been different variations on the formulas. So at that point, when you're injecting that, you're only going to get 4 components. Where in Titan Complete, you might get 9. What's better, 9 or 4? 9 or 4? 9 or 4? I guess 9, right? So you're gonna get a lot more bang for the buck. which is going to give you a lot better results. So, I mean, when you're getting results like that and you're using something that has something that's more powerful in it and has more ingredients like that, what up, Lee? That's just what it's going to be. So, all right, guys, I think I've talked enough about that. Let's talk about anything else. Let's talk about poll question.
All right, let's get it up.
Boom, boom.
Whoa, wrong one. Give me a sec here. Give me a sec here.
No problem. Hold up, guys. What about HCG diet? All right, so HCG diet, I can talk to you about HCG diet. So HCG diet. So HCG diet. So diet for HCG, the original one was 500 calories. That was done in the study. And that's why all these clinics, and that's all pushed out. 500 calories, 500 calories. Guys, you know how hard it is to only eat 500 calories in a day? I can do it probably intermittent fasting. But, I mean, of course, you're going to lose body fat that way for sure. Now, the good thing about HCG is it stimulates the hormones in the body. So at that point, it doesn't put your body in a catabolic state, and it starts taking the fat away from those the midsection areas, and mobilizing, right? For women, we know that builds the inside for the baby. That's what it does. Their bodies, their HCG levels go up. You know they're going to be up. That's how they blood test. They know if women are pregnant. HCG qualitative and quantitative. When they test those things, they can tell the woman how far along she is in the whole nine. So it's that hormone. At that point, so, HCG diet. So what we recommend for HCG diet, and this is what we say, eat clean. Now, I've seen different variations of HCG diets across the internet, doctors for years now. A lot. Some are weird to me. I'm not a doctor, but I've been doing this a while, and I think I know what I can do and what we've done for patients. But at that point, they're saying, don't work out, don't do this, don't do that. I'm like, why? Why? Your body doesn't know. It's getting a hormone in it, yes, but it has no idea. You're not working out. Physical activity is good. We know that. It's going to stimulate a lot better. Your body, the blood flow is going to help you out a lot better. You're going to be able to burn more calories doing activity. Don't listen to them. So do as much activity as possible. Stay underneath 1,000 calories is what we do, right? Underneath 1,000 calories, you're going to go in deficit. Do 1,000 if you need to, maybe 1,200 if you're a guy, right? At that point, it's going to be tough to even do that. Make sure you're eating clean food and getting those calories in. Try to do that. I promise you'll get great results on it. We have the protocol as far as dosages for HCG diets, so we can help you out there. All you guys have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. There's no blood test for the HCG in the diet at that point, so you guys can do the HCG diet for weight loss with no blood work. All you have to do is fill out the new patient paperwork. Call or text 727-389-3220. We'll be able to help you out. Okay. So, HCG diet, I covered that. Poll question.
Boom.
Are you ready to take... Where was that? Poll question.
Have you seen...
Okay. Have you seen the newer... Oh, of course. Have you guys seen the newer updated Titan Medical Center site? Go check it out for me. You guys are going to love it. I think there's some people on there you guys might recognize, too. I know before, our site for 6 years was kind of blah. It was built, in our first year by my man, Jimmy Ballo. I appreciate him to death to this day for that. He did it for me. He helped me out. He didn't charge me a dime. That's a true friend. So he helped me. That was the only guy pretty much, at that point. And I paid him back afterwards as far as a lot of love. And anything he ever needs at this point, I got him 110%. That's how it works. You help your friends and your family out when they need you and you need them. So it works back and forth, not one way. So at that point, check it out. Because me and my man Art did work.
Oh, yeah. Here's the answer.
He definitely did some work. So, yes, 11% for 44% no, not yet, and 22% I'm going there now. Thank you guys for going there now, at least. You other 44%, get over there and check it out. So, we have all the clothing up there. So, if you guys want to order clothing now, I always got the questions. Where can I buy the clothing? Where can I buy the clothing? Go to TitanMedicalCenter.com. Check it out. You can buy the clothing. You can buy my book on there, The Ultimate Health Bible. Just get this. I might knock over some bottles. It's all right. Just knock over some things. The Ultimate Health Bible, your guide to anti-aging, fat loss, and disease prevention. This is sold where every major book is sold. I'm proud of that. I'm an official author. Me and my man, Jeff Bahar. My man, Jeff, man. He's about to have his baby. Very, very proud of him. And speaking of Jeff, and Jeff can verify this. Jeff's in his 40s. Older guy, right? So at that point, he's taken a lot of, as far as testosterone replacement therapy in his life. Never thought he was going to have kids. the cool thing about Jeff is well, it's not cool, but is that he doesn't have a family as far as his mother died and stuff like that, so he had nobody around. He recently got married. I think it's almost 2 years now. A year and a half, 2 years. Beautiful wife, right? Couldn't make the wedding. God bless, but it was a beautiful wedding. And at that point, he wanted to have a baby. We did everything for him. Sperm analysis, the whole nine. Now, we're not a fertility clinic. We have helped a lot of people get pregnant. We do not specialize in fertility, so I don't want to promise you guys anything. But we've helped a lot of people. Dave Palumbo, if you guys know him. We've helped in some of his protocols and Jeff. So with Jeff, we did the sperm analysis. We ran some different regimens and protocols, and we did it for over a year, right? It took some time. But we got it up. We got mobility, movement, the whole nine, and we had this documented. We have the regimen documented. So we knew what worked with Jeff. It took some time. Now, he's about to have his baby. I think we're about a month or two out. I mean, not far. Not far at all. So I'm very, very proud to be a part of that. I'm very, very happy for him. And it's exciting. When patients come up and they tell about results, or I get them by a text or in my Facebook or whatever it is, it brings a big smile to my face. It motivates me more. It's like, man, there's a lot of people out there that probably feel just like this that we can help. You know, how can we get the word out to them? How can we help them? What can we do? And that's what I'm always looking at. How can we really get out there? So I want you guys to help me. Please help me. Share the information. Get people out there that are looking for this stuff. If people ask you, send them to Titan. Mention your name. I make sure that we write down every person's name, and I appreciate it. If there's anything we can ever do for you guys, let me know, okay? So I want to end it. I think I've went to 46 minutes. Yeah. Done pretty good, right? I could go on forever, trust me, but I don't want to bore you guys. Especially with Sharice, man. She gets to talk about all this other cool stuff. Not that my stuff ain't cool, but it's more exciting, I think, to a little bit of level. Plus, she's got that personality on her. Anyway, so I want you guys to keep it locked to our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, press subscribe. Facebook, please share this. Instagram, tag a couple friends. I'm going to be giving a giveaway right now, so you guys can see it. Check out TitanMedicalCenter.com. All right, so I have the jerseys, or I have the leggings for girls. Now I have all different sizes of these. If I don't have your size, I have more orders coming in. I think I have large, extra large, and double X in some of these. This one's actually teal. I know it's not showing there on Facebook. It's like transparent. It's like the ghost jersey, right?
That's cool.
Yeah. So watch out for that one. I got the black one. And all I want you guys to do is got to do is text the main line. So it's 727-389-3220. Text that line and put Titan Gear. Hashtag Titan Gear. Text it right now. And next week, what I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you guys text 22828. I want you to text Titan Medical. And then I'll get the responses, and I'll see who gets a jersey or leggings after that. So, check it out. Text us, 727-389-3220. Who wants a free Nike Dry Fit Titan Medical Center jersey? These are custom, baby. You know we do it first class therapies, first class gear, first class patients and supporters. I appreciate you guys. So, I'm John for Titan. It's been another great Titan Talk Tuesday. Friday, I'll be coming at you guys with Drew. We're going to be maybe a special location. I have no idea. So, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next Tuesday on Titan Talk Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good one, guys.